channel. This is Jackie O. So today I'm here with my sister Daniela and my sister Dora, who doesn't want to be in the video, but
hi.
She's gonna join in on the discussion, and my niece Damaris. Say hi, Damaris. Say hi. Okay. Well, today actually we're making this video because we just wanted to discuss the sad news that we've heard in the Ghanaian music industry. This news has affected everyone. Like, it's even affected my mom to the point where
she's losing sleep.
She's losing sleep. We're losing sleep. We're just finding it really hard to accept the death of Ebony Reign, who is a Ghanaian musician. Her sudden death occurred on Thursday
going into
Friday. Yes. So when I first heard the news, I was up late that night, American time, US time. It was like 4:30 a.m., 5 in the morning, and I was up. I wasn't sleeping, and my sister Dora came to me and she's like, "Oh my God, Jackie!" She said, "Ebony Reigns." Yes. Ebony. Yes, Ebony. She said Ebony, the singer, died. I'm like, no, this can't be true. So I grabbed my iPad and I tried to find information about her death on Google, and nothing came up. So she showed me her Instagram and she started scrolling, and all the Ghanaian musicians and everybody had their Ebony's picture posted, and it said "Rest in peace, gone too soon," and we just were in total shock.
I saw it on a Ghanaian musician's page and I was in total shock.
And Daniela, how did you hear about it?
I woke up on Friday morning to like 2 text messages from different people, and I couldn't believe it either because I was actually gonna go to Washington DC for the Ghana independence celebration, and she was supposed to be performing, and I was just so excited to see her. I was just so confused when I got the text messages.
Right, you got the text message from 2 people. I think Dora
and Vanessa.
Dora called you when we heard about it that morning, and I think you were sleeping, so you didn't pick up.
I was confused. I was like super shocked. I don't know, it was like weird. I wasn't expecting to wake up to a text. I don't know, just
like
it couldn't make any sense.
The death is a part of the human race, but when someone dies or you hear that someone has died, like, it's kind of hard to believe. Like, you're always in disbelief.
Don't know that.
But the person, exactly. And Ebony was just so full of life. We felt that we could see that she had a bright future. Her music career was taking off, and she was getting endorsement deals here and there. And when we heard this sad news, we just couldn't believe this had happened. Let's get into the prophecies about her life. So on YouTube, there's a whole bunch of different videos going around that there were different prophets in Ghana that prophesied her death.
Pastors. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, one prophet by the name, I think his name is Nigel, who prophesied about her life.
Very public, in front of the public congregation.
Right. He prophesied that a famous Ghanaian singer her death was going to occur in the same way that Susie Williams died. She was involved in a car accident with her boyfriend, and she had died. And he also said that there were some other revelations in regards to her life that she wanted to discuss with her. So this was like a public prophecy, and we really don't know if he got a hold of her exactly. But from what we've heard on the news and the radios and in the WhatsApp videos, that's what happened. There was several pastors that had prophecies for her over her life and about her death. Exactly, that she was going to be involved in a motor vehicle accident, and unfortunately it happened, and now she's not with us anymore.
And it hurts us because as Ghanaians, we were happy to see a young Ghanaian artist coming up.
Right, yeah.
And she was actually very talented.
She was a very talented individual. So according to the news reports, she went to Sunyani to visit her mom, and she saw her mom. There's even a video of her spending time with her mom and her aunties and her family members. And I guess on her way back from Sunyani to Accra, this terrible, tragic accident happened. In a way, she was kind of going to her mom to kind of say goodbye to her. You know, because she went, and I think, Dora, you said you heard something about...
Well, she wanted to go see her mom before she went on tour.
So it makes us question whether in life things that happen to us are destined, or if it's basically, if it's God's will that our lives end in a certain way, or if it could be prevented.
Right.
So we're trying to figure out whether it's already written
if
for
it's
you,
written for us, or
if it could be changed
at any time.
So we questioned it when Ebony's situation
Exactly.
happened. Like, was her destiny written to be like this,
Right.
or could it have changed?
Exactly. Like, was this the will of God for her life, or maybe God had other plans for her, and unfortunately, you know, those plans didn't prevail. As Christians, when we know that when certain things are happening and they're not supposed to happen, maybe in our lives we've experienced sadness and pain, and we believe that, you know, God is a destiny changing God. But then also at the same time, sometimes we'll say that, oh, maybe it's the will of God. So it's like, where's the distinction? Certain people die. Was it meant for them to die at that age? Like, we lost a cousin last year, and she was only 23 years old. And her death was just so sad and sudden, like Ebony's. She had so much to live for. She was very young.
She had a daughter.
She had a daughter.
We questioned that, like,
was this God's plans for her to die at the age of 23, or
could it have been prevented?
Could it have been prevented, like with prayers? Another thing that really disturbs me is how Ghanaian people are acting. Like, we live in an age where, when it comes to technology, Ghanaian people, especially with this whole WhatsApp and social media, shit, it's very disgusting. This young girl has lost her life, and people are videotaping her dead body on the ground. They're sending it through WhatsApp. It's so disrespectful to her. Like,
let's respect her.
Let's respect her, like, her life and her body. Like, there's some really disgusting videos circulating about the 3 victims that lost their lives that night.
It was a picture.
It was a picture of Ebony, her friend Frankie, and the police officer. And they're laying on the ground, and people have taken pictures of them. And I guess when they took them to the mortuary, they took some more pictures. Yeah, and they sent it through WhatsApp. Like, this is something that I've noticed about, you know, today's world that we live in. If something crazy is happening to someone, instead of finding help, people take pictures of it and they share with people. And now the poor girl's pictures is all over the internet.
Her dead body,
like, that's just disgusting.
Should have been more considerate.
And this is how people are, you know, handling it. And another thing about Ghana and the highways and all this motorway stuff, like, even every time we go to Ghana, my mom doesn't even want to travel at night, especially if we're taking a bus somewhere. People don't know how to drive in Ghana. They drive as if we have like two or three lanes on one side of the street. People are always overtaken. I remember one time my mom and I went to Kumasi, and the coach bus driver was overtaking cars that was in front of him. Like, be patient and wait. You have like 100 people on board. My mom even complained and said, "Driver, please slow down." And you would think he would listen. He's like, "Oh, ma, please, you know, I'm just trying to get to the destination quickly." Like, no, you also have to think about life. Life can be taken away from you at any time.
The country needs to fix the roads.
Right.
That's important.
I just want to share some of my favorite songs. I heard one of Ebony's songs, and the song I heard was this one, Date Your Father. Had to go date your father. I wish my niece was awake right now because this is her song. Like, she loved all of Ebony's songs, and it's just sad that, you know, she won't get to hear more of her songs or ever meet her. My niece heard this Date Your Father song, and she came running back into the living room. Right, Damaris, this is your song? This is one of her favorite songs by Ebony, and when I saw her on Instagram, her following was like at 25,000, and within a matter of months, I think from like ending of summer, her following just grew. you know, because she's been having hit song after hit songs.
And with me, it was through a friend. I was at a friend's house. And
What video did you see?
It was Sponsor. And I just
Sponsor.
remember...
Let me play Sponsor.
I remember seeing her and I'm like, oh, she's so young, you know, but very beautiful. I thought she was a beautiful girl. And,
Sounds your song?
Yeah, I heard her song like, what was it, a month ago? It was this song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just heard about her like a month ago.
And I fell in love.
Yeah.
She was just so fun. And
Right. Did you even realize that she was your age? Or
no, I thought she was older.
Yeah,
Right. She acts very mature. She has like
No,
a...
she's not my age. I'm older.
Oh yeah,
than
like
her.
3 years, but in the same age range. She acts very mature, but she has her, you know, silly ways.
Yeah. And what's sad is her birthday is next week. Ebony's
know.
birthday is next week. She would have been 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't even live to celebrate her 21st birthday. So sad. This is your song, right, Tamaris?
You know, she just woke up.
Yeah.
I know she just woke up. She doesn't
Yeah.
feel like talking. We were just sitting around talking about things, Ebony. Like, we love the girl. It's just sad that she had to pass so sudden at such a young age, and it's affected all of us. Like well, my sisters have lost sleep. They haven't been able to sleep the last couple of nights, and my
didn't
mom.
even want to drive.
I know my sister was supposed to go to a baby shower today, but she couldn't.
Came back home
because she says she's very paranoid, you know, because of what happened. So she can't even drive a car. She's very afraid to drive a car. And my mom, like, she calls me in the morning and we just talk about it.
All she does is talk about
All she does, she said it's affected her as a mother. Like, this, God forbid, could have happened to any of her kids, you know. So every mother, you know, so I just pray that God gives the mother, the family, the strength to get through this, because this is very hard. Like, this is their sister, this is their beloved, and her friends, Ebony's friends, like everybody that had an encounter with her in her life, you know. I pray that God strengthens each and every one and gets them through this as they cope and mourn her death, right? May your soul rest in perfect peace. Queen Ebony Reigns. Her name is Ohima. Ohima means queen in Tree. Very beautiful name. May your soul rest in peace. Beautiful. Give it to me. Slow down. Yeah. Absolutely for me. Slow down. Yeah. Absolutely for me. Slow down. Like Is that one to a boyfriend?